Hey everybody, this is Dell and I'm here with another great recipe. This is a super simple recipe and it is for a mug cake. And I know I'm overpronouncing that because I always say mud, but I have to keep reminding myself, no, it's mug with a G, mug cake, hence the mug. So anywho, it's a super recipe and I got it from Robin Bray. So I'm going to try this out and see if this actually works because I've heard of such things, but I just didn't know if this was really going to work or anything. So I'm going to try it out and we'll see whether or not this is going to work. And if you will look, Robin does have the recipe posted, and if you're viewing this on my blog, then you'll see the recipe there as well. If you're on YouTube, then I'll be sending you to my blog so that you can see that recipe. So anywhere you look at it, you're going to have the recipe somewhere. All right, so let's go ahead and begin. So the first thing that we need is a handy dandy mug. You probably need one about this size, or you might be able to get away with something a little smaller, but I'm thinking probably this size. I like using the big one because it makes me very happy. All right, the reason it makes me happy is because I'm thinking if I have a big mug, then I can have more cake. All right, wrong reason, but I have this cake and whatever addiction going on. So it just makes me happy to look at this nice big mug. Although I'm not certain what the cake's gonna be, or how it's gonna come out, but I'll find out in a minute. All right, so we have our handy dandy mug, and then we need to spray the mug with some cooking oil spray. Okay, that's it. That's what I'm missing. All right, hold the fort. I knew something was wrong. All right, just hold on. Let me go get it. Okay, now I'm back. All right, now I have the cooking spray. I don't know why that sounds so strange to me today. But anywho, it probably doesn't matter too much what kind you have. If you really want to have some good taste to it, I guess you could use a butter flavored spray. This is olive oil. I don't know if this is what you really need to use, but at this point you just don't want it to stick all over the place, so just spray whatever in there. So I guess if the olive oil works, then it doesn't too much matter. Just put some in there. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and spray my little cup, my big cup, that big cup that makes me happy. Oh, okay. Way too much aerosol going into the air, but it's for a good cause. All right. Okay, so got my little mug sprayed, and then I need to put 1 egg in the mug. Yeah. And here's my handy dandy egg into the mug. Oh, that looks so terrible. But anyway, that's an egg thing. It's rare that you ever do much of anything with an egg and it actually looks good. I mean, if it's raw, let's just face that. All right, so what I'm going to use is this plastic spatula, not spatula, whisk. Wow, it's late. Okay, I'm doing the video at night and my mind is going on me. It's a whisk. All right, so I'm going to use a plastic one because usually if I use something that's metal, sometimes it kind of messes with the glass and whatnot, and I'm really getting sleepy and not making any sense at all, but that's okay. We can make it. We can do this. We can do this. This is not rocket science. I can do this. All right, so my egg is mixed up, all swished around and whatnot. As you see, there's my egg all swished around. All right, now the next thing, we're gonna take the egg. All right, the sweetener. Oh, that's the good part. Now, Robin's recipe calls for 1 packet of stevia or some other type of sweetener. You can use honey or regular sugar. Now, what I use is agave. It's been quite a while since we've used the you know, just regular white sugar. We haven't even touched that in a while. So I'm using agave. I'm going to put, let's see now, she said 1 packet. Okay, so that's going to, 1 packet of the sweetener, but for the agave, I'm going to use maybe 1.5 tablespoons. I think that's going to do it. I'll find out in a minute. Or 1.5 minutes, as that's how long it takes. So I'm putting generous spoons in there because, you know, I like it nice and sweet. And that's probably closer to 2 tablespoons than 1.5. But we're going to call it 1.5. See what happens there. All right, so let me clean this spoon off a little bit. And then I'm going to whisk that. Because I want to make sure that that's mixed well. You don't want to have just a pocket of sugar or a pocket of anything. Okay, maybe you do want a pocket of sugar. We're going to try not to do that. All right, so the next thing we need, we've done the egg, we've done the sweetener, we've mixed them together. Oh, here's another good part. We want 2 heaping tablespoons of Nutella. Now we're going to use heaping tablespoons, which means we're probably actually using, I don't know, some crazy amount. It's, you know. All right, so we're not even really measuring that. We're just putting in a big glob of it. All right, I can get my glob right. Okay. Whoops. All right, so here is my heaping tablespoon. I'm going to dump that in. Okay. Let's just put that in. So, oh, it looks good already. Okay, anything with Nutella. You know, I had heard of Nutella. You know, I've seen the commercials and whatnot, but I had never tasted it before. Well, when Robin told me about the recipe, I said, well, I guess I need to go out and get some Nutella. And I tried it, and I said, wow, this stuff is good. It's just delicious. I love it, love it, love it. Unfortunately, it has quite a few calories in there. You know, enough fat and calories to choke a mule. But, you know, I've always heard the flavors in the fat, so we're just going to go with it. It tastes really, really good. I think we can probably come up with a low-fat version of this, or a lower fat version, I'll put it that way. But tastes great. I love the Nutella. So we're going to see how it's going to work in a cake. All right, so have that done. And let's see. All right, so we need to mix that. That's not mixing as well as I thought. So let me do a plan B with that. Let me use the whisk with that. Hopefully that'll work. I want to lick the spoon so badly, but I'm going to try not to. I'm going to try to do the grown-up thing and do not lick the spoon, because you do have raw egg in there, so don't do that. But I may have to throw caution to the wind. But anyhow. Okay. Let me move that over here. And we're going to take the whisk. Yeah. Whisk is definitely doing that much, much, much better. Rather. Oh, yeah. That's looking nice and creamy. Oh, yeah. This is a zillion times better than trying to use the fork for whatever reason. Now, it does say to mix it well. Now, in my mind, define well. Well is probably a matter of opinion, so mix it till it looks like it makes sense to you, or till your arm gets tired. You just keep on mixing it. Okay, I think that's probably mixed pretty well, I think. If you take a look, that looks nice and, well, it's nice and dark. That's about all I can say. But it's not, it's dark and it's creamy and all that good stuff. All right, so we're going to scrape this off. Oh, making a mess. Whoa, okay. Okay, I'm dropping chocolate all over the place. It's like everywhere I go, like, ooh, I'm dropping, it's raining chocolate. Okay, all right, so let me move the Nutella over there. Wow, I really am making a mess here. All right, so next we need is 2 heaping tablespoons of Pamela's self-rising flour, and I already showed you a picture of that so you know what that looks like. So we're going to take 2 heaping tablespoons of that. Wow. Okay, so yep, that's heaping. There's one, and we're going to take in another one that is just way overloaded. Okay, and there's, well, let me put, yeah, that'll work. Okay, so now we have another one that is way overloaded. All right. And I think this one I do want to do with a fork for a little bit. Okay. Yeah, just to kind of get that started a little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and switch to my whisk. Oh, I want to eat that so badly. Oh, focus, Dell, focus, focus, focus. Okay, I should have stuck with the fork. Yeah, I think this part is probably, well, I don't know. Well, this might be okay. Might be okay to do it this way. All right. Still nice and thick. Oh, it looks so good. Now, I can't imagine after a minute and a half I'm actually going to have a cake. I'm inclined to think I'm going to have a soggy mess on my hands. I mean, putting it in a microwave? Really? Huh. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay. All right, so I think that is sufficiently mixed. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the spoon and just kind of, wow, I'm so glad you can't see all of this, because my whole counter looks like chocolate factory where I just dripped everything. So what I want to do is take the spoon and just kind of scrape down on the bottoms and on in the corners, just to make certain that I have gotten all of it, because again, you don't want to eat, you know, a mouthful of the batter or, you know, anything like that. You want it all mixed together so it just tastes really good. All right, so that's all mixed. Let me double check. Do I have everything in there? Okay, we've got Nutella, we've got the egg, we have the sugar. Oh. Okay, not to worry. I did put it in there. Wow. Okay, I'm reading it twice. All right, so we have all of that, and we have the flour too. Getting ready to go in a panic, like, oh, what did I do? But no, it's fine. So I have everything in here. I'm going to clean off this spoon and refrain from licking the spoon. Although, I don't know, I may have to, just general principle. Okay, just kind of dump that in there, dump that in. Now I'm thinking you could probably do some variations on that, and I might try to see if I can come up with some variations. And actually Robin has some more recipes, so if this one comes out right, then I'll probably do some more of her recipes. Oh wow, I almost got that one on my clothes. Good night. Okay, my chocolate factory going on here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to step off camera for just a few moments, and I'm going to put this in the microwave. You can see it's nice and chocolatey, and I'll try not to dump it on the counter, but it's nice and chocolatey. It looks so good. All right, so I'm going to put this in the microwave for approximately 1.5 minutes, and we're going to see what's going to happen. I mean, do we have a cake, or do we just have a chocolatey glob of something? All right, so don't go away. I'll be right back. All right, we are back after only 1.5 minutes. And if you look, you will see, okay, this is a little hot. Wow. Okay, so as you can see, we have a cake. I can't believe it, after only a minute and a half. Like, wow, I may never bake in the oven again. Okay, now one of the things, ways that you can tell that cake is ready is because just as when it's in the oven, it starts to pull away from the sides. I'm not sure how well you can see that, but it is starting to pull away from the sides. So I'm just going to help it a little bit more on the other part. Whoops. Okay, now hopefully this will just fall out without totally embarrassing me. I hope. I think. All right, right now I'm butchering the cake. All right, so I'm going to turn it upside down. Okay, it came out. All right, we're good. All right, so there's a little bit of Nutella on the bottom, which is fine because that bottom is now the top. But as you can see, I mean, it's nice and springy like a cake should be. It's pretty fluffy looking. So what you can do is you can take a little extra Nutella, because obviously you didn't put enough fat in it to begin with. So we're going to dump a little extra on there just to make certain that we have plenty of calories in here. But it tastes so good. I just can't help it. It tastes so good. It's delicious. All right, so I mean, I love Nutella now. So the other thing, now you can top it with ice cream. You can put more Nutella. You can put chocolate on it. You can, I mean, you can do all kinds of things. What I'm going to do is I'm going to top it with some whipped topping. Probably doesn't even matter what kind, just, you know, whatever kind you like. Okay. Oh man. All right. Okay, I hadn't opened it before, so now I was trying to get it open and it was not getting with my program. All right, so I have it mixed. And the topping. Yes, life is good again. Oh, this is wonderful. Okay, after a minute, now I'm going to try this. Oh, I gotta find where some, okay, I need the extra part where it has where the Nutella is nice and gooey. Oh my goodness. Okay, and you can see how the cake, it just kind of falls there a little bit. Let me try this. Okay, I'm gonna act like I really don't have any sense. I'm just gonna stick some more on top of my cake. All right, so here's my cake, and I'm going to try this. Let me see. Okay, it's a little hot still. Okay, cooled off enough. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh my goodness, this is crazy good. Wow. Okay. There's no such thing as too much whipped cream. Yeah. I mean, if you just look at it, it just kind of falls, and it's so good. It's a shame I'm not giving you any. Oh my goodness. Yeah. This is good. And this is not something I need to be eating this time of night, but it's too good. I will deal with it later. Okay, I'll walk 10 miles tomorrow. Right. All right, but anyway, I'll deal with it later. What I did was, I did put a napkin on top of it just because I didn't want to have to clean the microwave later, because I didn't know, am I going to have chocolate splattered everywhere? I don't know. Play with it. You may not need to. I wouldn't put anything any heavier than that over it because it's probably going to kind of mess with the consistency a little bit. But this is excellent. It is absolutely excellent. Robin, thumbs up on this. Absolutely thumbs up. A minute and a half and you have a cake that tastes this kind of good. Wow. Yeah. So Robin, you go ahead, send me some more recipes, and absolutely I'll be making them and eating them, probably mostly eating, but I will work on doing the video as well. So again, thanks for stopping by, and I have to turn off this video because it's really rude to eat in front of people when you're not inviting them to have any with you. So I really don't want to be eating with my mouth full. I mean, excuse me, talking with my mouth full, which is what I'm getting ready to do because I'm sticking it in my mouth now. It is so good. So again, bye and thanks for stopping by. Whoops. Okay, let me get this piece. All right. Thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.